everybody, Plushy-Plays here, and welcome back to Earthbound Beginnings. Last time, we explored LA, for the most part. We paid $200 to the man with the tank to repair for damages. We bought a ticket to get into the Lifehouse Club. We performed there with a cool little song. Teddy came in and wanted to fight Ninten one-on-one. He joined our party and replaced Lloyd for a little while. We got Ninten up to level 25, fought the dragon, and earned our 6th melody. This time, it's time to climb a mountain. No, I'm not kidding. We are climbing up Mount Itoi. And I hate to have to say this, but we're not just climbing it once, but we're climbing it twice. Fortunately, the first time is a little easier than the second time, since the first time we have Teddy with us. And, well, I'm not gonna say anything until we get to that point. But yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of the second attempt at the climb. Technically, is that necessary? My cat just pushed the door open. And I did not want him to do that because I like having the door cracked. But anyways, the way to get there is actually fairly, pretty straightforward. Just keep walking to the right, for the most part. Anyways, we have starmen. Apparently we could find these in the swamp. That's when they start appearing. And I was not, for some reason, I just completely forgot about that. Offense 45, defense 80, a man from the stars. And these guys can guard, by the way, which I'm not a fan of. Especially if there's more than one of them, and you don't know which one is gonna guard until you go to attack one, and it says, this starman was waiting for an attack. And it's just like, it's just so annoying. Hi, yes, I know you're there. Okay. So basically, we're just kind of following the path here. Well, really, what path? It's more like just following the way of the water here. Until we get to... Should be another bridge coming up here. Yeah, there it is. Alright. And we get ourselves a free heal. You ever get hurt? Come to my place. I have food, medicine, and a bed you can use. So I am going to do that now. I'm going to heal. But this guy is actually different. He provides free life up creams. So I'm actually gonna take a few of these because they are going to be helpful throughout this dungeon. And I'm just gonna take basically as much as I can carry for the most part. Except for like, actually that should be good, I would say. And plus I still have that big bag for like smaller injuries, so I'll also be using that still. Like I said, I'm just really glad I picked that up. You know, I'm actually glad they actually provide a place to heal halfway through the dungeons, because I don't think I'd get... Hi? Hello! What are you doing? My cat's here to say hello. He's He got up onto his hind legs and now he's like... What are you doing? Okay, Teddy gets a level up from that. Which is perfect. We need him to get stronger. So like I said, I'm glad they provide a healing station like halfway through the different areas, because I don't think I would be able to make it through like the later game areas like the swamp, Mount Itoi, like both climbs of Mount Itoi without this guy or like a healing station in general. And I'm so glad he provides those life ups as well. Because this place is fairly dangerous. We have new enemies. Only 2, actually. The Blue Starmen. The Blue Starman, if I can get to my list of enemies here. They have 100 HP, drop 150 EXP, and $91. And just like with the other Starmen, they can also guard. Offense 74, defense 120, his sole purpose is to keep travelers from passing through the cave. Alright, so let's just keep attacking. Yeah, unfortunately they guard, and I'm not a big fan of that. Okay. And they have the highest form of PK Beam, which can take a party member out. So, except if you have the Franklin badge, so be careful. And we got Teddy's ultimate weapon! Yeah, we're gonna be getting everybody's ultimate weapons here. Katana. This Japanese sword is the best Teddy has seen yet. So, we're gonna give that to him. Yeah, I don't know, I just... let's see here... Yeah, so we are getting everybody's ultimate weapons here. And so that was Teddy's. Now we just gotta get Ninten's and Anna's. Which we're about to get Anna's here in just a moment. We just gotta follow this place here. And we're actually gonna be getting 2 items here. A life up cream. And then we're gonna be getting her ultimate weapon. Just gotta keep following the path here. Okay. It was just 2 Blue Starman. So, hopefully we can find the other new enemy in this area. Okay, so as we're just kind of walking through here, Mount Itoi was actually went by another name. Hold that thought. We found the other new enemy in this area, the Cerebrum. The Cerebrum, if I can find it in my list here, has 200 HP, it drops 89 EXP, and $80. However, this thing does use a lot of PSI attacks and skills, so try to block that as soon as you possibly can. I love how these enemies try to steal and block the one character that does not have PSI attacks. I think that is so funny to me. So, with that, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Make things a little bit easier. And my best your best bet is to just also take this opportunity to steal PP from it with PSI Magnet. Because that's what I do, because, I mean, especially when you're, like, lower on PP and you don't want to use the PSI stones. So, makes things a little bit easier for you. And for me. And for everybody. Okay, that makes things a little bit better. Oh, I forgot to heal Ninten from a little bit ago. So let's go ahead and do that now. And we want to go up this way. Okay, continuing onward. We have got an iron skillet. Anna's ultimate weapon! Alright. I forgot to check that, but oh well. Okay. So as I was saying, Mount Itoi went by a different name in the Famicom version. Mount Itoi went by Holy Lowly Mountain in the Famicom version. However, this is not the only one that got changed. All of the towns got different names. Podunk was named Mother's Day. Marysville was Thanksgiving. Union Station was Santa Claus Station. Spokane was Halloween. Youngtown was Easter. And LA was Valentine. And of course, they all got changed because someone on the development team was just thought they sounded silly and decided to change those names. And I completely agree with that because really, there's no need to go with naming your towns and stuff after different holidays. Okay. Now, we have Ninten's ultimate weapon, the Hank's Bat. So, we're actually really close to the exit here. So, we want to just take the way we just came out of there, and just follow this path here. If I'm remembering correctly. Also, can I just say, I guess I can't say anything, because the Starmen just want to get in my way. Can I just say that the music in here is actually pretty cool? It does kind of give Final Dungeon vibes. And hey, Anna gets a level up, I'll gladly take that. I am kind of glad we got everybody's ultimate weapons here. Because, I don't know, I just feel like it just makes sense. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys just take a listen to the music here. Okay, continuing onward. Okay, now continuing onward. Because, of course, I can only just take a few steps and then I gotta get interrupted by an enemy again. Typical Earthbound beginnings. Okay, continuing onward. One more time. What do we got now? A PSI stone. I will gladly take that because, in this upcoming part of the dungeon, there is gonna be a lot of running away, unfortunately, because this next area is a lot tougher. So, funny enough, I actually had to play this dungeon on my spare file just to remember where I had to go, because I played this like some time ago and I hadn't played it in a while, and then I remembered, oh yeah, this place is kind of maze-like, so let me try to remember where to go from here. So we have got some new enemies, and they are very dangerous. So remember when I said I was gonna be running a lot? Yeah, this is one of those times. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting the heck on out of here. I do not like these enemies in the slightest. And it's not just them either. There's more. Like these guys. I don't really want to fight them. Let's just get out of here. I am gonna have to use that PSI stone to get a little bit more PP back. So let me, oops, do that now. And I did not equip the bat. Oops. Well, I guess that would certainly help. Alright, now let's use the PSI stone. That, oh no. That's not good. But anyways, we're now on the, Mount Itoi Plateau. And, oh, no, I do not like these guys. These guys are also very dangerous. It's a good thing I used the, PSI stone when I did, because I really want to get out of here. I'm getting the heck on out of here. Avoid those guys at all costs. They have very powerful PSI attacks. But we are coming up to a healer very soon, so I'm not gonna be too worried. But according to Cavalry 210 on VG Facts, Shigesato Itoi has said that the difficulty of Mount Itoi was actually due to his attitude towards the end of development. During the fine-tuning phase of development, when it came to Mount Itoi, he had enough. And honestly, I wouldn't blame him at this point. And we have other enemies that are very dangerous. So, even with Teddy, yes, even with Teddy, I want to avoid these guys at all costs, because they can do that. And that hurts. And of course, it can hit the entire party. Just don't take out N10 and then we'll be okay. Please, let me get out of here. So yeah, these guys are also very imbalanced, which does not help. I'm actually not taking any chances, and I'm going to do Life Up Beta, because we are getting close to the healer's house. And I'm kind of scared. Because those enemies are absolutely terrible. Okay, we're just getting close to where we need to be. Sorry, I just keep cutting out a lot of these fights. They're not really, that important. Come on, please let me run away. Thank you, I got to run away! Oh, I see these trees and I immediately make a run for it. Hello! I am so happy to see you. How happy I am that you came to see me. I know what you'd like me to do. Yeah, so you get a free heal here. So, if you want to level up here, now would be a good time to do so, especially with Teddy in the party. I mean, if you want Teddy in the party. But if you're ready to move on like I am, just head into this room right here. I'm sure you two would like to be alone. I'll make a few phone calls and wait out here. And with that, Teddy temporarily leaves our party. And we kind of just... I don't know why he would just leave us alone. Alright. Ninten, please stay with me. Would you like to dance? AKA, one of the cutest cutscenes in the game. I love when games do this, where like, the world and whatnot is facing a crisis, and I get that's an important thing, like the big bad needs to be taken down, but, you know, they didn't ask for this. So I do love the fact that they give them like little breaks like this and stuff, where you don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. And it's just, I love when games and stuff do that. It just, I don't know. Something about it just... So yeah, when I saw that cutscene for the first time, I thought it was just so cute. Anyways, round 2 with our R-series buddy. Unfortunately we can't do anything about this guy. So basically just fight him until he's gone. Or you're gone. Is there any way to defeat him? No, absolutely not. Absolutely no way to defeat him. So just fight him until the fight's over, really. So this guy here has 1000 HP, would drop 430 XP and $101. But you're not able to defeat it, so why does it have these stats? And Lloyd is here to save us! Oh shoot, I missed! How in the world did he get that tank up there, for one? And two, where did the healer's house go? And how did we end up outside? So many questions. So very little answers. Teddy? You alright, my dude? Brute strength is not enough to beat them. I know now that peace can be brought back to us. I believe. Hey, Lloyd! Now is the time that you must fight for yourself. Now it is the weakling's turn. You stay here and wait. with that, Lloyd has rejoined our party. So, in the Famicom version, it's actually, kind of implied that Teddy does not make it out of this fight alive. So, because, I mean, it doesn't really specify his fate. So it's kind of up to really the player's interpretation. But I think we're gonna wrap things up here. We climbed up Mount Itoi. Got everybody's ultimate weapons. We, made it up to the plateau, only to get destroyed by that R-Series robot. And now we're kind of back to where we started. Next time, we're heading back up the mountain for a second attempt. And with that, I shall see you all in the next part. Goodbye for now.